sort of strategy currently, you're obviously taking the populist pathway.
What does that mean?
Well, appealing to people's more emotional levels, I would guess. I mean, certainly you tap very strong ideological language quite frequently.
Like what?
Left wing, this and that, right wing, I mean, it's that type of ideological stuff. But anyways, a lot of people, a lot of people would say that you're simply taking a page out of the Donald Trump book.
Like which people would say that?
Well, I'm sure a great many Canadians, but
like who?
I don't know who, but
you're the one who asked the question, so
yeah.
You must know somebody.
Okay, I'm sure there's some out there, but anyways, the point of this question is, I mean, why should Canadians trust you with their vote, given not just the sort of ideological inclination in terms of taking the page out of Donald Trump's book, but also
what page? What page? Can you give me the page? Give me the page.
In terms of turning things quite dramatically, in terms of Trudeau and the left wing and all of this. I mean, you make it's quite a play that you make on it. So
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Okay, then forget that. Why should Canadians trust you with their votes?
Common sense. Common sense for a change. We're going to make common sense.
I'm not going to recite some catechism for you. I'm against vicious racial discrimination in this country, so I'm not pledging allegiance to your new religion of modern wokeism, which absolutely fits the test. I'm not going to bend the knee to your religion. I'm sorry, I'm not asking you to bend the knee to mine, and I'm not going to bend the knee to yours. But do I condemn vicious racial discrimination? Yes, I do. Am I going to play your silly game of gotcha? No, I'm not. And frankly, this is why people have lost trust, and I know you're going to go for the headlines tomorrow. I already know this. You already know I got emails. Big Ramaswamy refuses to condemn white supremacy because you asked a stupid question. The reality is, I condemn vicious racial discrimination in this country, but the kind of vicious and systematic racial discrimination we see today is discrimination on the basis of race in a very different direction. You want to know what the best way is to end discrimination on the basis of race? Stop discriminating on the basis of race. You do that, we're going to move this country forward. And I don't care whether you're black or white or brown or anything in between. That's how we're going to unite this country. You people have been responsible for dividing this country to creating a projection of national division. I mean, people from the south side of Chicago to meetings like this one of every shade of melanin, multiple from man to woman, doesn't make a difference, who are hungry for reviving unity in this country. And you with your catechism that you try to get to politicians to whatever fake headline you're going to print on the basis of this conversation tomorrow, that's what's dividing this country to a breaking point. Shame on you. The press deserves
of law. It was abuse. It wasn't actually rape, by the way. And E. Jean Carroll joked about all the money she's going to get and made a mockery out of this case. And make a mockery out of this civil court judgment. It's offensive to other women. It makes it harder for other women to come forward when another woman has made a mockery of it.
You said women don't come forward because they are afraid. They are afraid.
They're judged and shamed. You're trying to shame this morning.
They are afraid to come forward, as you said, because they are defamed by those who commit the. That's what Donald Trump has been found guilty of doing.
He defended himself over that and denies that it ever happened, but he was not found guilty in a criminal court of law.
They made a huge mistake targeting Donald Trump because right after the interview went live, he filed a defamation lawsuit against ABC News. Fast forward to today, the case was finally closed, and ABC News was hit with a massive $15 million settlement.
Tim Russell. I know, I remember Tim Russell very well. He was a friend of mine. He was a good man. No, but read the full. I'm pro-life. They can do what they have to do. There'll be many people that will be willing for that. I hate the concept of. Excuse me, very trustworthy. More so than you. Because you know what? You didn't read the question. See, when you quoted Tim Russell, you didn't read what you just said. Read it again. No, read it again. Go ahead.
Choice. I hate the concept of.
Okay, you didn't read. Why didn't you say, and when you asked the question,